Good evening, everyone, and welcome to a Friday night edition of Light Sports Ramble. I am excited. Episode number 10, double digits. Now, I guess I really am in for the long haul doing this, but I'm having a blast. As always, in the beginning, have to thank a couple people. Number one fan, Rachel, who has helped me propel this to 10 episodes. My number one promoter, Toy, who always will retweet link after link after link on Twitter and Facebook. I appreciate that. And I had a new subscriber today to bring my total up to 11. Like I said, just like a kid at Christmas, getting new people to come to my channel. But Unique Annie, new subscriber, I hope you enjoy listening to the Light Sports Ramble. And then tonight, our topic is going to be about all-star games and my opinion and my ramble on the importance of an all-star game. The topic actually was derived from a tweet from Royce on Twitter, and I hope I say your last name right. I probably will not, but Royce Seabaugh, and if you want to follow him, it is at Royce, R-O-Y-C-E, Seabaugh, S-E-A-B-A-U-G-H. Loyal listener to the Light Sports Ramble he is. Threw out a topic the other day about all-star games being pretty boring. And I'll tell you what, Royce, I'm going to agree with you 100%. What is the use of an all-star game right now? And we're going to look at the major sports. And so first, let's look at NFL football, the Pro Bowl. It is now a week before the Super Bowl. And if your team makes the Super Bowl, you do not have to participate in the Pro Bowl. Or if you're injured, you don't have to participate in the Pro Bowl. So they tried to change it up. Let the fans vote. Let the players vote. And so all the cool players get into the Pro Bowl. But then it gets to the end of the season, and they're all hurt. Or all the good players are in the Super Bowl. And so we're watching good players, but people who really probably don't deserve to be in the Pro Bowl playing. Then you get to the game itself. You can't kill the quarterback. There's no real hitting that goes on. Oh, you get a big paycheck for winning. And the score's like 75-60. I don't want to watch that. I can't remember the last Pro Bowl I watched. I really can't. If you tell me to think back, I can't even give you a Pro Bowl memory. So to me, being a diehard football fan, the Pro Bowl means absolutely nothing. So honestly, get rid of the damn thing. Just get rid of it. Does anybody really care about the Pro Bowl? Because when you watch it, the players don't. The highlights I watch, it doesn't even look like they care. The NHL All-Star Game, there's another joke. What is the final score of that game? 12-10? You can't check. There's very little penalties. They're just skating and shooting. I feel bad for the poor goaltender. The guy's getting blasted. If I was the goaltender, I would fake an injury so I don't have to play in the NHL All-Star Game. Because I don't want to look like crap. So what is the purpose of it? The NBA All-Star Game, same thing. No defense. They run up and down the court. They slam the basketball, shoot three-pointers, and it's like 150 to 140. A totally different product than the actual season it's played in. Then, the one that Royce brought up, the Baseball All-Star Game. Right around the corner. That's the next event that's coming up. And Bud Selig was the prior owner of the Brewers. And maybe the best thing that happened is that he actually became commissioner. But ever since the tie, we've now got importance on the All-Star Game in baseball. The winning team for the league they play in gets home field advantage in the World Series. What is that? If I'm a team that is good enough to make the World Series, and I'm going to put home field advantage in the fate of an All-Star Game, BS. I'd be PO'd. bust my tail for 162 games to have the best record in baseball, but oops, my peers didn't win the All-Star game, so we don't have home field advantage. That sucks. That would totally suck. Now, I will say, there's one thing about the baseball All-Star game that I appreciated. I love the home run derby. I just love it. I think it's great. To watch guys go out there and whack balls the day before the game, that is just awesome. I had the opportunity to go view it when I was in Pittsburgh, and I'll tell you what, that stadium was rocking. So I love the home run derby. But the game itself, to watch a pitcher pitch one inning, to watch every player from the team get a chance to play, everybody's got to have a representative at the All-Star game. There's another crock. The best players are the All-Stars, so give it to the best players. If it's all players from one team, then so be it. That's where the best players are. All these rules to try and make the fans and the teams happy, it's just a money-making event right now, and it really has no meaning. So my opinion, just get rid of the All-Star games. Just give the players the rest. You know, that's why when you look at some of these games being played in mid-season, they're not going to play hard because do they want to get hurt? Heck no, they don't want to get hurt. And I understand that. As a fan, if my player went to the All-Star game, played in a really competitive game, and tore his ACL, I would be so heated. I would be like, that is crock. Because now my team is not going to go to the playoffs. They're not going to win the championship. So to all the commissioners out there, really think long and hard about eliminating your All-Star game. Now, I know you do it for the fans and maybe a fan experience. So give a break like you normally do and do some kind of fan experience. Get some representatives from the teams together and do something that involves the fans. Because they would go then, if you're going to do something that involves the fans and lets me meet my favorite players, I'm there. I am so there. And rotate it among the cities. Let every city in the league have an opportunity to do it, instead of the bidding for it. But rotate it. Get the fans involved. Because now I'm speaking for myself. So all of you out there listening, drop me a tweet. And again, my Twitter handle is It Happens, ITHAPPENS 70. Or you can drop it on my YouTube channel. How do you feel about the All-Star games? Keep them or eliminate them? I'm all for eliminate every single one of them because they have no meaning. They are not the same product as a regular season game in those leagues. And I just mentioned 4 of them. And if you can argue with me and tell me why the All-Star game should be played, then more power to you. But in my opinion, they mean nothing. There is nothing good about them. So change it up. Commissioners, change it up. Get something for the fans. Allow them to interact with the fans during that break. But give the players the break at the same time. So with that in mind, people, I am done for a Friday night. Hope you enjoyed this episode of Red Light Sports Ramble. I will see you at the next red light. Have a great weekend.